Hi everyone, this is Amy from the Helms Academy, and today we'll be talking about some memorization tips and tricks. So to get started, the first thing you can do to really help your learning and your memory especially is to get organized. Now this helps in your physical environment because it helps remove distractions and it gives your brain fewer things to think about and manage while you're trying to learn something. The other thing you can organize are your notes and the information that you really want to learn and commit to memory. If those are organized into categories with similar themes, it's much easier to remember than if you have many different random facts that you want to memorize at one time. So try to organize your space and organize your information. You can also visualize as a tool to remember something. So, for example, if you are trying to remember a math concept, especially around geometry, or if you're working with different parts of algebra, it can be helpful to create a visual in your mind. I've also seen where this is helpful for remembering different vocabulary and maybe drawing a little picture of what that vocabulary word reminds you of, and being able to commit that picture to memory as a reminder of what the word means. So the more that you can use your mind's eye to remember things, the easier it will be to access those things in a moment, like during a test or during a project when you're trying to really use that information quickly. Acronyms and mnemonics are another great tool. So for example, you have probably seen PEMDAS, PEMDAS before. PEMDAS is an acronym, and the mnemonic device that we use to remember it is "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally." Now that sentence is memorable enough that it helps us remember the order of the letters, but it's not actually the information that we need to know to use PEMDAS. If you remember, PEMDAS is the order of operations. So while the "Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally" helps us remember those letters, we still need to know what each letter really stands for in the mathematical terms, which is parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, and addition, subtraction. You can also sing information to remember it. It may seem a little silly, but our brains remember songs very well. So if you can use a song that you know and enjoy and insert some of the words and concepts that you need to remember, that will help you to be able to access the information more quickly. Now, it doesn't have to be beautiful and you don't have to sing it publicly. It just has to be something that you can remember. You can also use images, as I mentioned before in the visualization. Sometimes it's helpful to draw things out rather than just write them, or even to use just different colors and different symbols for different things to remember. Those kinds of things help our brain make more connections. You can also use smell or sound for the same purpose. So for example, there are many studies that show that listening to a specific song while you're studying something can help you to connect that song with the things that you studied. So if later you can bring that song to your memory, it may also bring up the things that you were studying at that time. The same is true for different scents. So some people like to burn a candle of a certain scent while studying, so that same scent can help them. I've also heard the same thing with something like a mint. If you're eating a mint while you're studying and then can eat a mint during the test or wherever you might be using that information, it'll help you access it more quickly. And lastly, review, review, review. The human brain remembers things that are repeated more than once. And so it's really important that you don't just read something once and then trust that you know it, but that you go back and keep trying it, keep practicing it, keep reviewing it over and over. Thank you so much for watching and good luck on your tests. I hope you'll check out more of our Helms Academy YouTube videos. And if you like them, leave a thumbs up and a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. We also have more content on our Facebook and Instagram pages, and you can also check us out on our website at helmsacademy.org.